Say cause only God can judge you. At your grave or at your trial, on top niggas come see. Take them switches off them Glocks, it's a better way to make it full. Take that pro mag off, that shit gon' get your ass killed. You rather say your shit is thinner or make it to another day. A lot of raps not really gangster, don't lose your life tryna ride away. Putting all this effort, you wanna go then you can leave. I'm doing everything I can, when it go wrong you blaming me. Don't air our business on social media, this real life, this ain't TV. Ain't hearing that fucking kids heads up, my nigga, how can't y'all see? There's a lot of kids raising kids, a lot of blind following the blind. And these niggas act like robots, they can't wait to get in line. A lot of shit breaking my heart, I keep smiling, I keep on moving. Put my auntie in the ground, I wouldn't dare go up to her casket. I wish a lot of shit was different, let's pause and resume later. Let's rekindle our flame, this shit we thought would never fade. Lord forgive me, I feel you made some mistakes. You sent my cousin home way too early, she was only 6. I know I ain't shit, truth be told, you know I try to fix it. Girl, I still think about you when I'm fucking on my new bitch. I know you moved on, but I still text your phone from time to time. My bitch ever find out, she probably gon' try to stab me up like 1,000 times. I done told her 1,000 lies. Shit, I guess we even now. She do anything, get even now. She do anything but leave me now. Oh, but let's move on. I know this hoe ain't no good. I see the shit up in her phone. I was a sucker for love, shit. I must admit, don't let these hoes fuck your life, but these hoes ain't worth shit. Don't chase a bag, don't chase a bitch. The hoes gon' come once you lit. I cut a hoe off in a second once she get the ask for shit. Some wise words for the future. Looks ain't gon' mean shit. Look deeper like where her mind at. What the fuck she bring to the table? I don't want no bitch on IG Live every day. She tryna be famous. All this shit I did for people, what the fuck they did for me? Me and my nigga fell out behind money, I ain't never asked for it back. Why the fuck you feel I'm obligated to get you everything I got? People start acting strange when they can't get their way. I shed way too many tears, I'm not dirt, I can never heal. But this not no sad song, I'm just tryna drop some knowledge, nigga, so you can last long. So you can last long. I'm just trying to drop some knowledge, my nigga, so you can last long. Yeah, so you can last long. Oh, that's not no sad song. I ain't no rapper, niggas don't believe that shit, nigga. This shit poetry, nigga. This shit ain't just no rap, nigga. Niggas can't believe it. How this nigga only 16, this nigga saying some shit that nigga listen to this one, nigga. Listen, this shit really changed his life, nigga. I'm trying to drop some jams on niggas, nigga. I ain't rapping on bullshit. This shit deep, son. This shit come from the heart, nigga. No pain and passion coming from my head and my soul.
I'm just trying to play by the rules, trying not to fuck up them blues. Don't be fucking with my blues. With this 40, I probably hit the news. Real niggas know we didn't even choose this life. How you a real nigga when they do in life? I grew up in the politics. Didn't do what's right. Ain't no such thing as like choose this life.
RCB's on the fucking track.
Pocket, see my ops from the nosebleed. Finally got some money, lost homies. Only fuck with ones that knew that broke me. Shout out to my ex, she fake woke me. Now I'm on my own, I'm on 101. I'm not convinced you with this shit if you borrow niggas guns. That's crazy. You ever bust the AR in the field? That bitch loud as hell, 30 with a stick.
Oh, we was singing, yeah. Oh, we was singing, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir. Cause we was singing, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, man, that shit got real wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was singing, yeah. Oh, we was singing, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir. Let me see my homie while he was dying, still breathe his minds. Lately ain't been asleep, ain't been number suicide on my mind. Yeah, the first nigga play get fried. Yeah, the first nigga play gon' die. Yeah, they say I've been acting different, I've been dissing now. It's been a lot of shit on my mind, yeah. A lot of shit on my heart. Ain't no bitch that let me scar, but my nigga let me scar. What you know back they feeling like a failure. Asking God why he put you on the earth just to suffer. Feeling like it was a waste of life, like God just take me through the night. I feel like I should go to church. feel like I should join the choir. But even God can't save me from my sins I put on myself. Even God can't save me from the way that I'm living. I'm in it too deep. Yeah, I feel like I join the choir. Shit, I should go to church. Amen. Praise the Lord. Amen. Amen. Praise the Lord. I think I'ma join the choir. Cause we was sinning, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, it was wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir. Cause we was sinning, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, man, this chicken got real wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir. What you know about losing your best friend, or losing your best man, losing your blood brother from a sister, wishing you can free him again. All the real niggas put y'all hands in the air for the real niggas y'all can lost. All the real niggas chuck y'all gang in the air for all the bitch niggas y'all done tossed. Man, this shit got real crazy, feel like we losing niggas on the daily. All I had tears in my eyes, anger said somebody need to die. I was trying to get some get back, they killed my homie of a bitch, nigga. I be down, won't get my get back. Let's crack a look at me wrong, that boy about to get his shit pushed back. I think I'ma join the choir. Cause we was sinning, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, it was wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir. Cause we was sinning, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, man, this chicken got real wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir.
All right. Welcome to the Too Much Moxie podcast. I am your humble host, Too Much, and we're in the building, y'all. Y'all see the thumbnail, A Father's Journey in Nurturing a Star. We about to get into it, man. It's been a while since I talked to you guys, man, but we're tuned back in. We ain't stopping. Got a special guest with me today. One of my partners, man, good dude, man. I met him back in like 2013. I was working on some music at the time. It's back when I used to, if y'all don't know, you do y'all homework. That's back when I used to be on the mic and try to spit some things. I had a goal, man. I wanted to do like 60 songs in like 3-6 months. And guess what? I did it. I did 60 songs, y'all. Now y'all probably like, where they at? Don't worry about it. If I want y'all to hear it, I'll let y'all listen to it. But I accomplished the goal. Met some good dudes along the way. Met some cool people. Hanging out with my boy King MC, Big Rob. Rest in peace, my boy Big Titus, man. Love them dudes, man. And I ran into my boy Dune. Oh man, my boy Dune. And I met his son, man. And this is a good cat, y'all, man. This cat is all about his son. He's pouring all his energy, all his time, all his resources, all his intellect into getting his son to the next level, man. And I definitely want to bring this cat up and just delve into a story a little bit, talk to him and his son a little bit. Let me fix this. Give me 1 second, y'all. There we go. Get these levels right. And I definitely want to delve into it, man, and let y'all hear some of the stories. Y'all hear the intro. The intro is his son. His son's name is 5 Star. Y'all go search him up. The number 5, IIVE Star. Look him up on Instagram. The number 5, IIVE _ star, STAR. Check him out. He's streaming on SoundCloud. He's on Spotify. Check him out on YouTube. The number 5, IIVE Star. And we're about to bring up his dad and his son right here. About to bring up Big Doom, man, and we're about to get into it and have the conversation and just talk a little bit. But y'all bear with me for a minute. We're gonna take a little quick break, play a couple couple skits here, and then we're gonna get everything started. So I'll digress and I'll let the skits begin. Give me 1 second here. The wrong one, y'all. Hold on. Here we go.
What you don't want to do, and this is what they don't want to tell you, you don't go somewhere and marry in an environment which a bunch of other dudes get to fornicate with the same woman you don't get to fornicate with. But you get to marry. That's when you know you don't want to marry, because you're actually being insulted by being chosen for marriage. When a chaste woman chooses you for marriage, that's a compliment. When an unchaste woman chooses you for marriage, that's an insult. Even if they don't think it is. And as a matter of fact, they know that it is. They know it's an insult. Saying that when you accept that stepdad role before you have your own, she looks at you as a genetic inferior. And so you can't come back from that. You can't convince her of anything else at that point. That's it. You're genetic inferior. End of. She can't see you any other way.
Those of you black women who are listening to me, if you're a good black woman, this don't fucking apply to you. I'm talking to these hoes out here taking advantage and talking shit. This doesn't apply to you. Don't step in this motherfucking war zone, because I'll fuck you up too. Y'all had 50 years of sitting by watching these horrible, ridiculous ass women talk shit about black men. And you did nothing. You sat there, you kikied and you laughed. I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm leaving y'all alone. I'm giving you a pass. I get it. Women don't like to attack other women in public. I fucking get it. Don't jump in this motherfucker trying to defend these women for this horrible behavior. We will fuck you up too. Okay? Don't jump in this shit, because by not saying anything about it, you tacitly agree to their activities. So stay out of this shit. This is necessary. This is a culling that's happening right now. So turn the other way, go back to your husbands and your children, sit your asses down and shut the fuck up, and let these strong men that you've been asking for deal with these rotten, savage ass hoes that's out here messing up your reputation. Because see, some of us have daughters. Some of us have wives that are black. Some of us have sisters and mothers that are black. And we don't want to get them caught up into this whole shit. And we don't want their reputation to be shit on. We don't want them to have to go in public and be looked upon like they're some fighting in the motherfucking airport hoes. Scrapping in the Walmart hoes. Shit talking loud ass, disrespectful. We don't want our daughters to get caught up in that. So let us men deal with these hoes. Since y'all was unable to do it, here we are. We're going to deal with it. You have 55 years. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You sat back, you let them do what they wanted to do, and now it's our turn. They should have listened to you, but they didn't. And now they what? Now they about to get it from the men.
All right. So with me, we got our special guest here. We got my boy Big Dune, and we got 5 Star in the building. What's going down, you guys? How y'all doing today, man?
Yeah, we good, man.
We doing pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh man, we just living, man, living this life, man. Looking at y'all, man, shine, man. Was hanging out with y'all the other day at the pool party, man. We was doing some big things, man. I saw y'all out there, man. Thank y'all for inviting me. First off, appreciate the love and inviting me to come join y'all up there, man. But
You're welcome.
Dude, man, tell us a little bit about yourself real quick, man. Let my viewers know who you are, man. You know, a brief story, and then introduce your son, and then we'll let your son talk a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Baby Doom. Born and raised in South Central Los Angeles. Started off pretty good. Wanted to be a scientist. Things went bad when the crack era came. Mine went from having money to no money and using the drugs, and dropped us off in South Central. Moved out when I was 13. I got life when I was 15. You know, and from there, it's just been up and down, but I'm trying to just shake that curse. And, you know, trying to build a family, and we just hit a rough spot after 20-something years. I'm out on a $190,000 bill right now, and we've been working with my son in this music. I had a major deal. I wouldn't sell out. They told me to leave the family, but I didn't do it. My wifey backdoored me, and she tried it herself. But right now, it's my son, you know, doing my son 5 Star.
We gonna get into that, man. You know what, man? Listen, I want you to save that story for another time, but we gonna get into that. We gonna get
Yeah.
it. This brother has a powerful story. I don't know if y'all heard. He said he got life at 15. And look at him, he's out. Look at him, he got a son. He got businesses. He's successful, y'all. So we got a whole thing to delve in, man. But I wanted to use this opportunity right now, especially since it was, the story. The story on you, I wanted to do some more research on that, and I wanted to really expand on that because brothers, there's a lot of nuggets in there for young brothers and even brothers my age. We can learn from and grow from, right? We can build off of. So I just want to table that for a minute, but I want you to introduce your son and tell me a little bit about, as you introduce your son first, tell us a little bit about the journey that you and your son are on right now.
Okay, right now, just 5-star. Named Keelan Don. Last name Donnell. We call him Keelan
Keelan
Don.
Don, I like that.
Since a little kid, he was always, since we was doing music, he grew up in the music. He loved it. Started out producing. Producing beats. I think I still got some footage. I got to get it to you. Probably like 10 years old. And at the same time, he was trying to rap. So I told him once he learned how to put all his words and make sure they clear and heard, we're going to get him up in there. And one day he hit me not too long ago and said, come listen to the song I just made. He got in here and started engineering himself. When I first started, I had an engineer and stuff like that. He got in there and just off the top, his first song, he engineered it, sounding good. And he showed, his dedication. He started, veering to the left a little bit with the drill music. But, because it was trending and, that was an easier way in, I told him, no, don't go there because that's not you. Give them this real stuff, what we doing, what we living, the struggle, and try to encourage some, let's go. Can't get them all, but try to make, encourage some. So he started working on that and instantly a whole change started coming. He started getting compliments from a lot of people like he maturing fast in his music and, and here we are now, so I'm gonna let him go ahead
Man, let me
and
tell you
land.
something. Let me tell you something, man. From when I first heard your son rap,
Yeah,
and even until today, man, I've seen the growth. I've seen the growth that you're talking about. I think your son finally found his voice, and that's
yeah,
important in the music industry and in anything you do in life. Is finding your voice early, not late.
yep.
Finding who you are and what it is that you bring value to and what your thing is, and you just do that and perfect that. And man, I'm telling you, you got some hot stuff out, man. I'm wish I'm supporting you guys on the sideline.
Thank
What if y'all wherever if y'all do a show locally, I'm gonna be there. You
Appreciate it.
know, I'm a fan. I got your son's song in the intro of my opening for my podcast. Got nothing but dope reviews from it. Nothing but dope reviews from the song, man. So let me give 5-star a chance of speaking here, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, 5-star, man. Your passion, your hunger, the Keelan Don. I like the Keelan Don better, but the 5-star is good too. Tell us a little bit about your passion for music, man, and what all started. And most importantly, how did you find your voice? Like I know it took some time, but how did you do it? Can y'all hear me?
It's
Did I mess up? Am I in the matrix? Hold on real quick. Let me double check the YouTube real quick. If y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat room. If y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat room. Put a 1 in the chat. Shout out to Renita, 140 characters. I'm gonna be in here for a minute. I gotta wake up early, but I can't. Man, thank you for coming out, man. Thank you for showing the love. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Shout out to Renita. Thank you for showing the love. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Okay, I cannot hear y'all. What happened to the audio? The audio went out. Somehow the audio just went out. But let me just jump on YouTube on my phone real quick and just double check and make sure that okay, yeah. So there's a one in the chat. Okay. Oh, he said y'all. I can hear y'all both.
Okay.
Okay, now I can hear you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 5-star man. Introduce yourself, man. Tell us a little bit about your passion for music. And specifically how you found your voice. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name 5-star. I'm 16, making music seriously for about a year. And really music feel like all I got. If I got something on my mind, need to ventilate. I don't really know how to express with words, but I can go and make a whole song about it in like 30 minutes and tell everybody how I'm feeling at the time. And I really found my voice was crazy because at first I had like a deep voice trying to sound like other rappers. Then gradually, over a period of time, my dad said, once you find your voice, do it your real voice. And then every day I'm making a song, and then I can hear it by song, my voice getting better, getting clearer. And it's after like 2-3 months, I really adapted to my voice. And ever since, every time I make a song, I can hear it get better and better, clearer, better quality. Everything is gradually, like I can see the improvements every single time.
That's what's up.
Every
That's what's
day
up,
just
man.
work.
Okay. So, man, how do you feel? You're living a unique experience right now, man. I mean, not too many people can say they got their pops in their corner pursuing their dream with them. How does that make you feel?
Yeah,
what is
it's a
that like
blessing.
having your dad, resources and intellect in, pouring it into you and into your music, investing in you?
It's a blessing for real. A lot of people come up to me like, I wish I had a dad like yours. And I'm just happy that I got a father that really show he love me, support me. When other people I know ain't gonna have my back, my dad always have my back every single time. First one go to bat for me. So it's amazing feeling. A lot of people wish and sadly can't be in my position with their father. And I'm just happy I can be in this position with mine.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, Doom, man, how do you balance the roles, man? How do you balance the roles of father and manager in your son's music career? How do you do that?
Because I grew up in it too, so it's just natural. Michelet, my cousin, me and Rick James, folks, rest in peace.
And
Stayed in the
Michelet's
same
cousin,
house,
y'all.
and I learned from them.
Charlie Wilson, yeah.
I know Charlie Wilson. I did the A&R. MC Breed, ain't no future in your frontin'. This the original shit. But I just had it, sorry about that. But I had it put on DVD just recently.
Okay, let me make it bigger here. Let me do this.
I did the A&R as a teenager once they finally. Let me see.
Okay. Y'all see it there, man. Ain't no future in its front. That's what's up. So you growing up around all these
I did A&R on that.
Mm-hmm. You growing up around all these people already in the industry, the Long Beach, Snoop, Charlie Wilson, Big Rob, King MC. You know what I'm saying? How was it? How was it like? Go ahead.
No, say Lonzo from the World Class Wrecking Crew.
Lonzo, there you go.
How was it like?
Yeah, how was it like?
What you mean?
Like what was it like growing up?
Was normal life. That's what I said.
Being around the music industry, Big Tight, all those guys, man, that you're hanging out with, man. Like how were they? How was you guys' relationship and growing up in that era? I mean, you're in that time when music was music, when hip hop was right at its at its inception, almost.
Yeah, that's peak. It was cool until, like I said, we started off there, and then my mom's made that turn and it curved us. But then we get back out, it's still my folks and family. So, but it just seemed like normal. I mean, just everyday life, kind of, until we, the South Central part, played the part, but I had to live that life. And I wanted to get that's what my family, I was like, I don't want them going to where I had to go. Let me keep them on this side. And, we got to struggle. But the manager part, I'm already being a manager, basically, by being a father. We got to manage, make sure he's doing good at school, watch the people he hang around. And then when it comes to the music, I already know it, so I can do what I had other people helping me do, when I first got my deal and everything, So I'm like, well, I know I can do my own kids, So I had them all doing music at first. He the last one standing.
Last one standing, man. So that means you got to make it happen, man. That means you got to make it happen, man. No ifs and a buts. Got to make it happen all the way in. So
doing it.
5-star. Seeing your dad in the industry, seeing your dad making music, and now he's helping you make music. Now you're making your own music. You're what is it? What do they call it there? You're making your own you're making your own beats, right? You're engineering your own music. You know what sound and what hi act to put here and there. How has that helped you in your inspiration to find music to just write about and talk about? How do you take inspiration from how your dad? I mean, I know your dad has his style of writing music, but what is your style to get inspired and write music? Or do you copy what your dad has taught you or has done in the past?
Well,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I take inspiration from him. I don't make my beat. I just hear him.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, speak up a little bit.
Can you hear him?
A little soft. Yeah, now get him in the mic a little bit. There we go.
Well, I don't produce my beats. I just mix and master my vocals. But yeah, I take inspiration from my dad. But when it necessarily comes to writing, I don't really write my music. I just go in the studio and freestyle and just keep adding parts in. And basically everything is what's on my mind at the time. I just put into the music. Everything that's on my mind at the time, get everything off my mind. And then I take a lot. Me and my dad had some deep conversations about real important stuff. So what we talk about, I take that and put it in the song so other people can also get knowledge on stuff they should know, and that would really help them in life.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, man, you got that Jay-Z, man. You blessed. You got that Jay-Z and that Lil Wayne, man. Just go in the booth and just freestyle. I tried that a few times, man. I'm not that great at freestyling, but you give me a 30 minutes to an hour, man. I can come back with a hit. I can come back with something that's gonna be that fire, man. But that's amazing. That's a talent, man. That's a blessing to just be able to go in the booth and say what you want to say, and then, like you said, move and add and subtract parts to it as you see fit, and then come out with a masterpiece, right?
Yeah.
So what's your so tell us a little bit more, man, about the music, man. What the titles, the album covers, the music, man. Are you in control of that, or is your dad kind of saying, okay, we gonna say this is the title based on what you're talking about? How do you guys come up with the concept? How do you guys come up with the concept after you spit your feelings on the mic?
Well, I come up with the titles of most of my songs. Are if I make a song and I don't know what to title it, me and my dad might brainstorm on what we should name the song, what would sound the best for people to easily be like, oh yeah, I know that song is catchy. And really I let the song basically name itself after I make the song and I listen to over and over, and I can just hear and picture what people would be saying. Oh, that's that song called Wooty Whoop, like poetry for the streets. I was basically saying, like, my music isn't just rap, it's basically poetry. I'm saying stuff that's actually means something, is powerful to a lot of people. So after I just kept on listening to it, I'm like, yes, this sounds like poetry, and I just rap it. And I ain't just saying a lot of nonsense. So I named it Poetry for the Streets. At the same time, I kept it street in the song about what people really going through everyday life in the streets. So I named it Poetry for the Streets.
Poetry for the streets. I like that. So how many songs do you have out now? How many albums do you have out? If you have a whole album done already, and what are the names of those things, and when, and where can shout out your Instagram and all your your Spotify and everything like that as well too, so we can know where to get some of the stuff at.
All my music on every platform. My name is 5star, the number 5 IIVE capital STAR. On Instagram is 5 IIVE underscore STAR. And
everywhere.
Yeah, every Pandora, every place, Instagrams, all social media, anywhere you can think listen to music at, I'm on it. SoundCloud,
Okay.
All the
YouTube,
platforms.
everywhere.
What's your favorite song?
I got
What's your
about
favorite song? Do you have a favorite, or do you like them all, or what's your favorite?
That's hard because every time I make a new song, it becomes one of my favorite songs. So
I like that.
Let me see.
Okay, what's your latest song you just did right now in the studio? That I can
Poetry
pull
for
up
the
on
Streets. That's the
SoundCloud.
latest song.
Which
And
one?
Watch When I Blow.
And Watch When I Blow and Poetry for the Streets. Those are my latest songs I dropped.
Watch When I Blow and Poetry for the Streets. Let me see if I can pull up some of those songs here. Okay, I think Poetry for the Streets. I see this. I think I played that. I like Watch When I Blow. Okay, what we're gonna do right now, you guys, is we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna play 2 of these songs back to back. I'm gonna play Watch When I Blow and Poetry for the Streets off his SoundCloud. And then we're going to get back in and talk with his dad some more and talk with him more about just the journey, a father's journey of nurturing the star, man. This guy's a star, man. He's on his way. If you guys don't know that, you guys need to know it. So listen to some of his music here. Don't just take my word for it. Check the brother out, 5-star. He's hot. So let's play Watch When I Blow, and then we're going to play Poetry for the Streets. So y'all just hang tight, and we're going to get into it. A second here. I should have downloaded this, y'all. Forgive me. Okay, hold on. It's not playing. Why is it not playing?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
5-star.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
I don't know why it's not playing.
Watch when I blow. Oh, Najee, acting bullshit.
What is going on? Okay, so we're going to do this. If I just do that. Let's try this again. Accept all these dang cookies.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic
so
voice
that didn't work
system.
out good. So this is what we're going to do, you guys. I'm going to stop that. I think I'm just going to close that page out. And then we're going to bring it up again. And that should fix the problem. Because I think I muted it. And then it's just, these computers, I don't know what it is with them, man. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. Do that. Got it fixed. Now let's bring it back up. And we're going to play a couple of his songs, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to talk some more. So let's get into it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
5-star.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
Watch when I
hang up. Press 1 for more options.
blow. Oh, Najee, acting bullshit. I said you wasn't never fucking with me. No fake friends, don't need them. No. Watch when I blow. Watch when I blow, don't need no fake love or fake hug. I am not your cousin, I'm for sure, it's not your brother. Niggas act like weirdos, only come around when it's beneficial. I be switching foreigns every day, they think I signed a deal. All these chains sitting around my nigga, how to work for that emotion, man. Enjoying the year, I really earned it back. Nobody ever showed up to my function, I remember that. But once I make it big, you wanna see me, gotta pay for that. Niggas was acting weird, they ain't trying to get me shot. In a year, I'm need a big bag, you wanted me to sign. The industry niggas is not your homies. But business is business, they only care about dollar signs. Back in the flipping every day, just like I'm Tony. The hoes love me, the niggas act like they hate me. Cash them and bank them, you think it takes something I heard? I work for this spot, why the fuck you think it comes free? Watch when I blow. Oh, Najee, acting bullshit. I said you wasn't never fucking with me. No fake friends, don't need them. No. Watch when I blow. Back and forth, turn up like ain't no tomorrow. I'm in the Escalade in the trenches, I gotta keep it on me. Thugging by my lonely every day, a nigga switching on me. Niggas act like bitches when they can't get what they want. When they need something, only time niggas come around. Michael Jackson beat it, you gotta hit the road once again succeeded. I gotta pop my shit, picture us growing in my 600 bed. What you want for? You not like Boosie right now, nigga. I can't talk to you. Yeah, I'm brand new, still ain't turning no fade. How low, nigga, I'm getting paid. Back up, I get laid. Ooh, baby, can I get your name? Goddamn, baby, you a bad little thing. A couple months ago, you wasn't fucking with the king. Every time I wanna lick, you always goes to the nigga. But now you getting mad when a bitch look at a nigga. Yeah, must be the fame that got your fake ass wanna be everywhere I'm at. I'm getting ready for the fake love when I blow up. Ones always had excuse, gonna be the first ones to show up. If I start acting different, they don't say a nigga big head, but remember you the same ones who ain't believe where I was heading. Promoters make you pay just to do a show. Reaching in your pocket, always want more. I ain't trimming to the same ones I'm paying. In a couple months when we ask how much cost a book, like a fat kid, I need all my chips. I don't know who you is, you can't dip in my shit. Either way it go, nigga, bound to get rich. I always been that nigga, always had a money. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Watch when I blow. Oh, Najee, acting bullshit. I said you wasn't never fucking with me. No fake friends, don't need them. No. Watch when I blow. Play that shit on TNT.
I hope readers take away from this book that rap is poetry, and it isn't just thought provoking, and there's thought behind it, and there's great writing in rap as well. You never hear rappers being compared to like the greatest rap writers of all time. You hear Bob Dylan, so is Biggie Smalls, like in the Hitchcock way. Some of the things that Biggie wrote. Rakim, listen to some of the things he wrote.
Okay, what would you do? What would you do if you was me? I'm sick and tired today. I ain't tryna put on no image. Don't want no hoes coming around just cause it look like I'm winning. Some days I feel like giving up, but I gotta go and get it. Cause I'm coming straight up out the trenches. This poetry too real, no matter who you is, you gotta feel it. I say this shit niggas scared to say cause only God can judge me. At your grave or at your trial, on top niggas come see. Take those switches off them Glocks, it's a better way to make it full. Take that pro mag off, that shit gon' get your ass killed. You rather say your shit is thin minute, I'll make it to another day. A lot of raps not really gangster, don't lose your life trying to ride away. Put in all this effort, you wanna go, then you can leave. I'm doing everything I can. When it go wrong, you blaming me. Don't air our business on social media, this real life, this ain't TV. The internet fucking kids heads up, my nigga, how can't y'all see? There's a lot of kids raising kids, a lot of blind following the blind. And these niggas act like robots, they can't wait to get in line. A lot of shit breaking my heart, I keep smiling, I keep on moving. They put my auntie in the ground, I wouldn't dare go up to her casket. I wish a lot of shit was different, let's pause and resume later. Let's rekindle our flame, this shit we thought would never fade. Lord forgive me, I feel you made some mistakes. You sent my cousin home way too early, she was only 6. I know I ain't shit, truth be told, you know I try to fix it. Girl, I still think about you when I'm fucking on my new bitch. I know you moved on, but I still text your phone from time to time. My bitch ever find out, she probably gon' try to stab me up like 1,000 times. I done told her 1,000 lies. Shit, I guess we even now. She do anything, get even now. She do anything but leave me now. Oh, but let's move on. I know this hoe ain't no good. I see the shit up in her phone. I was a sucker for love, shit. I must admit, don't let these hoes fuck your life, but these hoes ain't worth shit. Don't chase a bag, don't chase a bitch. The hoes gon' come once you lit. I cut them hoe off in a second once she get the ask for shit. Some wise words for the future. Looks ain't gon' mean shit. Look deeper like where her mind at. What the fuck she bring to the table? I don't want no bitch on IG Live every day. She tryna be famous. All this shit I did for people. What the fuck they did for me? Me and my nigga fell out behind money. I ain't never asked for it back. Why the fuck you feel I'm obligated to get you everything I got? People start acting strange when they can't get their way. I shed way too many tears. I'm not Dirk, I can never heal. But this not no sad song. I'm just trying to drop some knowledge, nigga, so you can last long. So you can last long. I'm just trying to drop some knowledge, my nigga, so you can last long. Yeah, so you can last long. Oh, this not no sad song. I ain't no rapper, niggas don't believe that shit, nigga. This shit poetry, nigga. This shit ain't just no rap, nigga. Niggas can't believe how this nigga only 16. This nigga saying some shit that nigga listen to this one, nigga. Listen, this shit really changed his life, nigga. I'm trying to drop some jams on niggas, nigga. I don't rap about bullshit. This shit means something. This shit come from the heart, nigga. No pain and passion coming from my head and my soul.
All right, we back, man. Man, I'm sorry, man. That poetry, man. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling that poetry. I like Watch When We Blow as well. There was some good bars in there too, but the poetry one, man. I like that one. It was. I mean, it sounded like you were. I mean, not sound like you were. You were saying something in there. You know what I'm saying? What were you going through that allowed you to create that song right there? Because you was going through something. What were you going through? Can y'all hear me?
I don't really know. I was just
yeah. Can you hear?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear?
Go ahead. Yeah, I can hear him. Go ahead.
No, just one of them days. It was just, I guess, one of them days. I was just in my room, laying down. Nobody takes my phone, talking to me. So I'm like, and there's a lot of stuff recently like just been happening. And I'll be seeing a lot of stuff online, and a lot of people I feel getting badly misguided by a lot of rappers, a lot of stuff they see on the internet. So I'm just went on and try to open a lot of people's eyes. If they listen, they listen. If they don't want to listen, then you can't help people who don't want to listen. I was just trying to open as much people's eyes as I can on life. A lot of ups and downs that come in life. Don't follow everything you see on social media in real life, because a lot of it is not real. You don't gotta be the biggest gangster because trying to follow what you see a rapper doing in their songs, because a lot of these rappers is not doing that at all.
Facts.
A lot of these rappers is not living that life that they might have, but they is not still doing it. You don't gotta try to fit in and basically, like I said, don't lose your life trying to either die or go to jail just so you can say you fit in with what a rapper doing, because at the end of the day, these rappers don't care about y'all.
A lot of puppets.
Exactly. A lot of them just following what they labels making them say. Like the labels on stocks in prison. So the more people in prison, the more money the label making. It's all really a pawn game, and I just want to see my people crash out. That's really what it was.
Word, man.
I
Love
want
it,
to
man. Look
educate
at
my
that.
people and show them that for people who saying rap is dead and rap is just nonsense. Now showing them that not everybody just only talk about stuff that don't mean something. There's still rappers out there that really making impactful songs. That's basically what that song was about.
That's what's up, man. Doom, man, you did an amazing job raising this man, brother. This brother is he got a good head on his shoulder. He sounds like he knows what's going on in the world, like you prepared him for the real world, not the fantasy world, right? Man, how was it, man?
That part.
What talk to me, Dune, about some of the challenges, man, that you faced in trying to help your son break into the industry and just become a man.
Some of the challenges was peers, some of his peers, because when they see him going forward, started him off even since I think probably like 4, opened him they RV and boat detailing business. We had commercials on the radio, stuff like that. So the peers gonna try to come in and say y'all think y'all better than us, and then to prove you not acting better than us, hang out with us and mess up a little bit. So I keep them close, keep close knit with the kids. So that's why we always out trying to have fun, family shit, and try to show them. Don't let them pull you into that. We doing what they can't do, and they wish they could. And then sometimes we try to invite some. Some people show up, some don't. But then most of the time they still try to pull them to the left, and it's like, nah, we're not gonna do that. So those was one of the biggest things. And then we even have relatives that don't live under the roof with us. So then they'll do the same thing. We cousins,
Right.
we this, we that. Y'all act like this, y'all act, but we really, they know ain't no extras on the acting. They know I'm in and out of trouble to protect them and still get them where I need to go, because life ain't given. It ain't easy. So I have to go through it, and at the same time shield them and say, I'm doing this and I'm gonna take this fall. Don't walk in my footsteps. If you see me step on a landmine and you do it, I wasted my time. So I'm a sacrifice. I might take some losses, but at the same time, I want y'all to learn from it and teach from it. And and he been doing it. We got a few that talk it, but he really walk it. And it's like cool. So then even wifey was saying, when he get in trouble, cut his music off. Just cut it off. I'm like, okay, if I cut it off, I ain't saying okay, I'm gonna do it, but I'm just saying, okay, let's make some sense out of what you're talking about. I cut the music off. What he finna do? At 15 now, you see what I'm saying? At the time, he 15, 16, when she said cut it off, 15, 16. I cut his music off. Then what he gonna do? Get out there in the streets? He finna go try to play football? He already broke his ankle. He got a knack, he got a talent for this. He grew up in this. I said, why not just discipline him and make him go harder in the music, get his mind more in the music, less in the streets, and then he gonna go harder and better. But you saying cut it off. Do you have a fallback plan after the cutoff? Or he just gonna lose like everybody else? And that was basically her journey, because she come from a background like that. So we had to go through that struggle, that was the hard part. And sometime her and him play. She'll get serious and say, I'm gonna have your daddy beat the fuck out of you and whoop-de-whoop. So I'm like, hold on, I ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna talk to my son. And she was like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck him up, and shit like that. And he's in there listening, and every time we have talks, we have real family talks. Something wrong, instead of saying me and her talk, and then he don't get to hear, and one of the other kids, we let everybody, we gonna do these family talks and see how they feel. But that woman's side sometimes is being heard stronger and more at times. She used to
Yeah,
even tell them,
it
well,
is,
tell me,
it's wisdom. It's wisdom in knowing, not all kids you gotta beat, you gotta hit. Some kids you can talk to.
yeah,
And it's wisdom and
yeah,
knowing, when to do both, because even the Bible says spare the rod, spoil the child.
that part.
But
And
if you can talk to your child and get through to him, isn't that the best way? Is it communication what we want to teach our children to
that,
to use when handling conflict?
yes. And that's what I was trying to teach her and teach the kids at the same time. But she was just like, she's not into all that, you know.
So let me ask
The
you
word
this.
and the wisdom,
Hmm.
her words be heard more on the negative side. And I say you can use that same power that you're using to corrupt to, cure, heal, and make stronger. But she didn't have it in her. So that was the biggest thing we was just going through. And it was just recently, So we're here now. You see what I'm saying? Still going forward. They not, because she played her hand, didn't work right. They took the L, and we still going on with the journey.
Right, right, and we gonna get all into that, man. We got this is just part one. This is just the journey, right? But it doesn't stop, man. We got to get into the relate. What this channel is about, man, is we want to equip young men like Keelan Don, like Five Star, right? We want to equip you with the tools so you can handle not just everyday life, but also these women. You got to you got to understand the difference between a fun time and a good time. You got to know the difference. You got to know who's temporary and who's permanent, right? And you got to know who's for you and who's against you. All those things you got to know. So let me ask you this question, man. What are some of the values you're trying to instill in your son as he navigates the music industry? What are some of the values that you want him to hold on to and to learn and to have in his own life?
Family morals. Then now I'm teaching him do background checks, just like anything. We go for a job, they want to know where you come from, this and that. And I've been pushing that on it for years. Know who the girl is, what type of family she come from, what their family history is, and then see, all of them ain't gonna be just like their family, how closely tied to them they are. If are they there and then they distance themselves, they want different, they want better, they honest. Then the same thing. Okay, invest and be an investor, multitask. Don't just do the music. We're gonna keep doing what we do. Invest in more business, knowing what type of business you can see overturns better, less
Multiple
less
streams of income,
investment,
my brother.
more outcome.
That's what you want. Multiple streams of income. Just don't, you got the you want to make the music money, but you want to take that music money and build other businesses as well too. You want to build, because you never know, man. You never know when they're gonna cut the faucet off.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know how long these platforms are gonna exist. Spotify, YouTube, or you don't know. You don't know what can happen 20, 30 years from now. So you want to make sure that you got baskets that are filling up while you're doing one thing. So that's good, man. That's good, man. So Dune, man, manager, father, vision maker of the home, leader of the family, man. What kind of man do you hope your son grows to be within and outside of his music career? So within his
A
music
way
career
better one than
and
me.
outside of his music career, what do you hope him to grow up to be?
Okay, a way better one than me, a mentor. I didn't want him to be an activist at the same time. Be an activist, a good father, and start. We got to the Don come with from when we started the first business. It was for them. It was Young Don's Affordable RV Cleaning. Boat and RV cleaning.
Yeah, shout out your
So,
businesses as well too, man. And make sure you shout out your businesses that you guys are doing, man. This brother
okay,
is well rounded.
okay, I ain't gonna speak the businesses because what happened with just me and her, she kind of making them flop right now. So we got papers from the DMV police and stuff. She didn't even turn their equipment in when when she shut the DMV service down when I went to jail. So
My brother's
on a
going
business
through
thing,
a separation, y'all. He's going through, he has seen something in the woman that he was with, and he is separating. He is getting all that stuff separated as we speak right now. So this is still fresh, y'all, and stay tuned. For probably probably Friday or Saturday if you have some time, man. We'll jump into that, man. Because there's a lot to break down in your life right now, a lot to break down, man. But
Yeah.
as far as the man that you want your son to be and you want to grow into, how has supporting your son's music career affected your relationship with him? Have you guys gotten into any arguments or any disagreements? How do you guys handle that? And it seems like you guys have a great relationship. You guys are very close, but how do you guys handle things like that? I mean, him being the manager, and he's also the father. How do you handle him pushing you and encouraging you to be great? Is it always received well, 5 Star?
Yeah, that's my dad. So everything is a blessing that he showed me every day that he actually believed in me and care about me and really believe what I got going and can push me. So if he got ideas, I act on them, act on the ideas, push them. It's just I'm just
talking
happy.
about concepts. If I'm talking about come with a concept and he run it.
Yeah, he like, you should make a song. We see something, you need to make a song about what's going on. About something we just talked about, like I feel like that'd be a good topic to land on. So I go in the studio the same day or the same week, and then I come out, we listen to it, like, yeah, that's it. Or if it's not, go back in, we gonna see what else you can do, and then it just be hits and great. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. And see, in our relationship, wasn't no strain on it, based on since a little kid, we always had our own business. So he was always hanging with me. And then when they was going to school out there, like say Riverside Prep and Oregon Grand, I'm always down at the school because I was hanging out in Silver Lakes. So I stopped by the school. And then when it was just going to option, when they go to options, it's right next door to our business and our dealership. So I'm talking about it's only a little brick wall. I say probably 3 feet that divide his school and our dealership. So as soon as they get off, they in the office. We got multiple offices in there. They hang out. So every day, he always been with me just from a baby. We got video footage going back since his birth. They always been in the cars with me. We hang out every weekend. They don't be in the streets hanging out with their homies and stuff like that. I ain't letting them do it because this is not where we come from. It's not all, everybody know each other from way before our grandparents' time or something like that. Here it's all mixed up. Every day, new people out moving in, coming from different places with different agendas. Nobody know nobody. So I ain't let them be out in the streets hanging out with all these other kids. And we take the money and spend. Let's go have some fun and show them this is what building will do. It strengthen us. We can always have fun. Something bad go on, we got some money to try to help fix it, pay for it, get us out the bad things and keep going forward.
Man, y'all be doing some fun stuff as a family, man. I was watching y'all on y'all don't know, but I like to look at people on social media, man. I like to check y'all out, man. I seen y'all dirt biking. I seen y'all popping wheelies in the street with the motorcycles, man. I seen the trips that y'all be going up in the hill with the boat, man, where y'all was, water skiing and chilling and all that stuff, man. How was that like growing up with that type of lifestyle with your father, man? I always see you guys together, man. I've never seen you separate from your dad, man. How was that growing up, man? All the jet skiing, living that kind of life, man. How was it living, that life with your dad?
It's fun. Like I'm basically like his mini him. Everywhere he at, I'm with. Always, ever since a kid. If I couldn't be with him, I might be sad. Like I want to go with him, but like certain places I just couldn't go at the time. So as I got older, I'll start back go with him every places, and I'm happy for the family trips. It's good to get away every once in a while, live life. Even though that do come with the people who jealous, mad. Oh, y'all going here with the whoop. Y'all's privilege special, but they don't really see like we really work. We don't just get stuff handed to us. If we earned it, we earned it. If we don't earn it, we don't earn it. And every day they push us to earn and do better, and they reward us for earning. So they show us like hard work really pay off. What you're doing is really helping us for the future. It's gonna grow you and gonna help you for the future when you can't get hands out from your parents. You really gotta learn at a young age, because a lot of people grow up and they just stuck. They don't know what to do. A lot of people still might have to go back with their parents or something because they don't know what to do because they was never taught. So my dad, he teach me every day. Every day I learn something new from him. every day I take it in, and then we just grow from it. Get rewarded. We go nice places because say like you earned it, you did good, and I'm just happy, man. Because a lot of people don't got no father to show them how to be a real man, and
Mm,
I do. So I'm gonna take advantage of what I got. Because a lot of
that's
people
what's
wish they
up.
was in my position, even though some people who come off like they mad, deep down they just wish they could be in the same position I was in. So I don't
Y-
really dwell
You
on
know,
it
that's
too much.
good that you said that, man. I kind of want to talk about that a little bit, man. Like, what's it like? Because you and me have a unique experience. I grew up with my father. You grew up with your father. But what about your friends? Do you see the difference in how your friends are, maybe who might not have had a father, versus you growing up with a father? Do you see the advantages and the differences there?
Yeah, I see a lot. Like my dad taught me from young how to build on stuff, work on cars, everything. So a lot of people they don't know how to work on stuff, little stuff, change the oil, a tire, and just a lot of tendencies because a lot of people was just raised dominantly around the females, so they don't know nothing but female tendencies. So you can't really knock them that much because they didn't have no father figure in their life to show them
Guidance.
how guide them to how to be a real man. So a lot of them had tendencies of females, and I don't got that So I'm just happy that I didn't just grow up like them, ain't always just outside in the streets want to fight, shoot, go to parties. That's not for me. I want to do something with my life that's really gonna matter in 5, 10 years from now. Start a legacy, a family, everything. A lot of people, a lot of my friends, they just mainly stuck on negative stuff, and I don't want to dabble into that. I'm trying to tell them like there's better ways to really move around in life. But stuff you can't teach them all. If they don't want to listen,
Yeah, man. You're gonna learn this, man. You can't lead a horse to water. Or you
nah,
can
you
lead a
can't.
horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. And
You
you know
can't.
that sucks, man. I mean, if I was to give you any advice right now, especially growing up and dealing with friends, just know just know who your real ones are. Figure out who's gonna be permanent and who's gonna be temporary, and deal with them on that level. You see what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
ones that really are there for you, they're they'll be around. The ones who
exactly.
are not really there for you, guess what? They're not going to be around long term. There's three types of people that you want to keep close to you at all times, right? The first person you want to keep close to you is your hater. They're the ones. They're not gonna believe in you. They're not gonna give you anytime you do something good, they're gonna have something negative to say, right? But the
Mhm.
reason why you keep that person with you is because once you do the thing that they said you can't do, you see what I'm saying? That's motivation. When someone says you can't do something, it's like coal on hot fire. It's like giving you that extra motivation so you can go out there and do it. And then when you do it, I call it that what's up now. You're pulling up in your fancy car, or you're successful now, and now they got to look at you differently because you just stunned on them in a major way. So that's one person you want to keep next to you. Second person you want to keep close to you is your family, right? Your family it's a different dynamic with family though, right? Because not all family is going to believe in you and support you like your dad is, right? Your family, they love you, they care about you, but they see you in a certain way, and they don't want to handle the responsibility of you failing. They can handle you, doing great things, but they're afraid of the journey to your success. So they may say things like, what, you need to take his music away from him because we got to discipline him. Or you know what, you need to stop doing music and you need to get you a backup plan. They're going to tell you things like that because they want you to be safe. But you keep family around because guess what, the moment you become successful, they're going to change. The moment you become successful, they're going to be like, you know what, man, this brother, he did it. He didn't fail. You know, family is afraid of shouldering the burden of failure. They're afraid of that. So what you have to do is show them, look, man, I don't need you to worry about me failing because I can handle it. I'm strong enough. I'm able. You see, I'm here. I'm successful now, right? So you keep those people, you keep your family close to you because those are the ones you have to prove something to because they don't quite know what you're gonna become, right?
Yeah,
You know.
exactly.
And then the third person you want to keep next to you, those are your friends, man. Those are the people that have always been in your corner, like your dad. Those are the people who's always believed in you and championed you and just, helped you succeed in every way possible that they can. They invested in you, they spent time with you, they poured into you. These people you want to keep close to you because they're going to fill you up. The moment you become successful, you know what it's all about? It's all about spending your success around the people that have been there since day one, the people that climbed the mountain with you, the people that suffered and sacrificed with you. Those are the people you want to keep around. You want to keep around the friend because they've always been there. You want to keep around the family member because they've been there from the beginning, but they just didn't know what you're going to become. And you want to keep around the hater because the best feeling in the world is when someone tells you you can't do something and you do it and they have to look at you.
Exactly.
They gotta watch. They gotta bow down. So that's some advice I can give you, man. Did your dad step out the room real quick? Because I wanted to ask him a couple questions. He
Nah,
stepped out.
No, I'll be right back.
he be right back.
Okay.
He turn on some light.
Like,
Yeah. Get some more light up in there now. It looks a lot better. I see what you're doing over there. But yeah, man. I mean, you got a good head on your shoulder. So Doom,
yeah.
share with us some of your one of your memorable moments and experience that you and your son have on this journey to stardom. Share with just one of the most memorable, and I'm gonna ask you the same thing. So you think of one of your most memorable experience with your dad, and I want your dad to think one of his most memorable experiences with you on this music journey. So give me one of your most memorable experience of you and your son on this journey of making music and just doing what you love, doing your passion.
Okay, when he tapped in with the dude called he probably heard him, DJ Nectar, so we went on and got him hollered at him, got him on his Spotify playlist. Was that after
The tour was on the Kendrick Lamar tour.
yeah, Kendrick Lamar tour. And one day on Demons in My Head, he did over 105,000 views. And I mean, it was almost close to a year ago now.
Yeah.
And he only been doing it for a little over a year. So right there, he hit over 100,000 views, and a lot of people start tapping in, and he went on the Spotify playlist, and was like, real good, and then we just kept, work harder and go harder, do more, and start finding, okay, now this is the sound we talking about, this type music, keep going. Now you see how, you got that respect, see how this went compared to the drill rap and stuff like that, because we had to go through a thing, you see what I'm saying with that. And, it's like the point we damn near finna fight because he got into the gang banging thing, and disrespecting people. I'm like, that's going the opposite of everything I've been trying to instill in you, and why you gonna do it. But I kind of understood because it was that aura pulling him kind of in, but then I had to go harder and stay closer to him and grab him by the arm basically and put him back. Like, nah, you're not going that route, man. You see what I'm saying? And then when he did Demons in My Head, that's when he did around joint acquiring, and people saying, wow, listen to the difference in him. Listen what he's talking about, and well, I mean, that was just that. And because it changed a lot in him, he starts seeing more and more. He starts smiling like, damn, for real. I hear what you're talking about, even though you always hear, but you got more voices talking towards one voice. It's kind of hard, The internet got millions of different voices with the same opinions crash for black people, So
that's most memorable time you would say your son finding his voice and you just hearing that and saying, hey
Yeah,
man, this is it. You're listening. You're picking up on
yeah,
it.
yeah. Because we
Okay.
went through change. Like I said, it was gonna be me against him at times. Like, nah, what is you doing? I mean, you opening the doors to all bad, and I kept it out our whole life and kept it away from y'all, on this level, and then you tapping into it. So now you opening the doors to this bad from to come in our home around you, and I gotta protect you, your mama, and your sister and them. I mean, it had got to that bad, because he had people talking about killing him, right when he started, some of his so-called friends. So we had to go to the schools and me and my homies, and it was bad, So then when he came with that change, and it was like just that quick because we had a little fallout. So we had to go there. Like, I love you, but just what it is, homie. And it's gonna be worse if you out there in the streets with these others because they don't care about you. And it's like shit. Then he hearing me, he did what he did and on the music and started listening and seeing how the reaction, it was more love from people that wanted to hear real stuff and that want to do better than it was from the few that was just in his ears telling him to crash out on his music.
Okay. So let me ask you the same question, 5-star. Share some of the most memorable moments or experience that you and your father have shared on your journey.
The most memorable moment for us when Demons in My Head first was played on the radio. That was just a great feeling. We had my family outside. My dad was recording, had the speakers. I told all my friends, tune in. My dad got my song on the radio. Everybody tune in. All my friends went and tuned in. And just for that, a whole week straight, I'm getting texts from people who at first, they ain't believe in my music. They wouldn't repost my music, share it. But the same ones don't talk to me. And all of a sudden, they always want to blow my phone up. They all talking. Oh, I heard you on the radio. I'm going to school. Everybody, people at school singing my songs. It was just a great feeling. It was fun and funny at the same time.
Oh shit!
That's what's
I
up,
think the
man.
camera died.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
It froze up a little bit, but it froze up, but I can hear you guys.
Okay. Can we just do it like that? Because I think that that battery on that camera. Can you still hear me though?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Yeah, we could do it like that. We're almost done with everything anyway, man. But I did want to ask you this. I can still hear you. What advice do you have for other parents who are supporting their children's dreams, man? What advice do you have for them?
Okay, if you're supporting their dreams, thing is, listen to their dreams and guide them through it. And if you have any input on it, any knowledge on it, you have to have knowledge on some of their dreams too. Because if their dreams is to be an astronaut and you talking about, being a grave digger, it's going to be kind of difficult. But if you can have any input and knowledge on their dreams, tap in. Y'all brainstorm together. And, you go to see which directions actually to go and which way to start first. And then you should be able to basically analyze outcomes. Basically, gonna be like, oh, yeah, it's gonna be like this. We tried this way, no. But then, if their dreams ain't really reachable, really, or it's just something that they heard others doing and talking about, you might have to convince them to rethink that dream or redream that and see if it's really for them. Because all dreams ain't gonna be right, but first, like I said, listen, see if you can really tap in and you can teach them something from their dreams. If not, you might be having to pay for getting them where they need to be to somebody who do have knowledge on them dreams that they seeking. But for a lot of us, that'd be real hard because of financial situations.
Right.
So we got to sometimes can let them know we're going to have to stay in our financial realm and work until we can do something else. And say if they really got a dream, you tell them, you help me get you to your dream. If you ain't financially, able. So you say, okay, you help me get you there by doing what you're supposed to do. The money I give you, you put that up and I'm gonna put something with it and go towards what you want to do. We're gonna invest in you because I can see it happening. It's possible. If it ain't possible,
let me ask you this quick question. Do you have your son? Is your son investing in his own music as well as you? Do you have an investor's own money, or you're just the financial backer?
Yeah, he is. So he's got
Okay.
into buying and selling with me. He buying
That's what's up.
motorcycles, dirt bikes, and we go in there, put them together. You might see that on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We do the bikes, sand rails and stuff like that. Take that money and invest it back into himself, and then want to and more product to buy inventory.
Right. Okay. 5-star. You still in the room, man?
Yeah.
Okay, I got some. I got to ask you the same question, man. What what advice can you give to the parents who are supporting their son or their daughter, or any of their kids' dreams? And then also, what advice would you give to the the son or the daughter who is aspiring to become uh, in the music industry, in the rap or entertainment or singing or whatnot? What advice would you give for the parent, and what advice would you give for your peers your age?
Basically the same thing for the parents. What my dad said: believe in your kid, but also let it be believable. Don't over amp their head up, over hype their head up. Don't sell them a dream. You can help them if it's not meant to be. You can work with them till it is meant to be, but support your kid. Try to show them and give them different outlets also, just in case the one thing they chasing doesn't work. They always know they have something else to fall back on, and basically set them up for a good future. And for the kids, listen to your parents. A lot of kids, for some reason, don't want to listen to their parents. They like to play an age game. Oh, he older than me. They older than me. They can't tell me what to do. But you got to realize your parents been on the earth way, way more than longer than you. So they know stuff that you do not know. They know stuff from people because they listen to their parents. They know stuff from dating a long time back because their grandparents or whoever can teach them stuff. And kids these days don't want to listen. If you don't listen, you ain't gonna learn. You not gonna People your age can't
Say
tell
that.
you everything because they don't know everything. If you just gonna block out what they saying, basically no point. And at the same time, they gonna want to stop helping you because like, oh, he don't listen, he want to do his own thing. Nine time out of 10, your parents ain't gonna lead you the wrong way. They're not gonna try to make you crash like one of your friends would do. So I would say believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. Believe in yourself and listen to your parents. Listen to people older than you, your uncles, older cousins, older homies, everybody that can. But you got to learn when to filter out, because just because somebody got age on you, that don't mean they know. Yeah, because a lot of people intentionally would tell you the wrong thing, see if you will listen, so they can make you crash. So you got to know, filter out the good and the bad, and take everything in. Learn who's mess with, who not to mess with, who to take advice from, and who not to take advice from, and just do right by your peoples. Don't step on nobody's toes. Don't try to get over on nobody. Just basically just believe in yourself and follow good guidance. You better tell when somebody giving you good or bad advice intentionally. You better tell after a while. So just weed out the good and the bad. Stay around good people who you know really got good intentions from you, and distance yourself from people who want to see you fail. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, man. Great advice, man. Great advice. Great advice, man. First of all, I want to thank you guys both for joining my podcast today. Really appreciate
Thank
you guys
for
coming
having
on
us
and
on.
telling your story.
Thank you.
Man, lots of nuggets here, man. Lots of nuggets. If you want to be in the music industry, if you want to manage your son, if you want to know how to inspire your children for greatness, if you want to know the blueprint. I mean, if you look at if you look at Dune's life, man, and how he's been raising his son, despite of all the challenges that he's been through, this brother is a winner. This brother is, all that, we're in a time where a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about men. And I want y'all to see, and I want to bring people on my show, men on my show who put down negative stereotypes. And this is one of them. This is a brother who grew up in a rough environment, rough neighborhood, and he had a life sentence. He beats that by the grace of God. And trust me when I tell you, we're gonna jump into this brother's story. And he starts a family. And he has kids, and he has a son. And he's teaching his son the right values. If y'all can listen to his son and see the intelligence and see the passion and see the wisdom that he's picking up, and he sounds much older than what he's only 16, you guys. He's only 16.
Yeah, that's great.
And I just want to hone in on that part. So I want my listeners to understand this is a success story and a success story in the making. Lots of nuggets here. Take notes. This is a blueprint. This is how you want to be around. This is how you want to raise your family and be around your children. This is how you want to bring them up into the world. Are you guys still there? Okay. I think their battery died and dropped off, man. So man. Powerful story. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming down and for being on the show today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this, man. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos and more episodes and more shows dealing with this. Fathers are so important, you guys. I just want you to understand. Fathers, see, it's the mothers who tells the son to stop. You're going to hurt yourself. It's the father who says, okay, get up and keep going. That's part of life. So you need both. You definitely need the father. You saw how he said, man, I had he said I had an advantage over a lot of my friends who didn't have a father because I had a blueprint right in front of me. They didn't have the blueprint. So you see how he already knows he's at an advantage. So, man, great conversation with these guys, man. We're going to have them back again. We'll probably do like another Friday or another Saturday show, and we're going to talk about, we're just going to talk to Doom. We're going to talk to Baby Doom, and we're going to get into his story, and you guys are going to learn more about him. But I wanted to bring him on and let my audience understand behind the music. A father's journey in nurturing a star. And definitely is a young star, definitely is a young talent that we have in 5 Star, man. Y'all make sure you guys check out his music on SoundCloud. Let me bring up the SoundCloud again. Just go on SoundCloud and bring up 5 Star. And that poetry for the streets is hard. I'm gonna tell you right now, that poetry for the streets, I'm really feeling that. I should join a choir, man. Y'all, my intro, y'all, I'm gonna play it on the way out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a little bit of it now. And it's hard. So make sure y'all get it. This brother has other things out. He's producing, he's putting together songs with, and it's slamming, y'all. It's slamming. So man, hey, this has been another episode of the Too Much Moxie Podcast, y'all. Stay tuned. We're evolving. We're growing. We're still bringing you that word. We're still bringing you that truth. We're just going to try to bring in a more entertaining and more impactful way. I want to bring on more people to kind of share their successes and their failures. And I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to grow as men. You can't learn how to be a man from a woman. If that's the only thing you got in your life, this might be the only podcast that you can actually learn from. I'm gonna give y'all the real, man. I had a father in my life, man. I'm thankful for my dad. It was a blessing. A blessing. Okay. I watched my other friends didn't have what I had struggling. I watched them, you know, be a little bit more weaker, and I was just a little bit more stronger. You understand what I'm saying? It's a big difference when you know what a man is and what your job is, and you don't have to try to figure it out. It's good when you have a blueprint, a role model in front of you to model what it is you're going to become one day. Because I'm a boy one day, but I'll become a man eventually. And to have that uncle or that father figure around is important. A father even more important than that. So, man, make sure you guys stay tuned. If you haven't already subscribed to the podcast, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. This is the time to subscribe. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead, man, like the video. Show some love. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you liked about the video. Tell me what you didn't like about the video. Tell me what more you want to see in the future. And tell me, give me some constructive criticism. I can handle it. Give me some constructive feedback. So with that being said, man, this is the Too Much Moxie Podcast. I am your humble host, and we are out. Stay tuned. Tune in tomorrow's show. It's going down. Peace.
Yeah, I feel like I joined the choir.